The 1932 no-mint mark wheat penny is one of the most captivating treasures from America's numismatic history, a coin that has silently gained prominence among collectors due to its age, rarity, and the significant historical period it represents. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint during the height of the Great Depression, this penny carries no mint mark yet holds immense value when found in high-grade condition, sometimes fetching up to $6,000 in the numismatic market today. While millions of Lincoln cents were produced in the early 20th century, the 1932 issue saw a significant drop in mintage compared to the surrounding years, with only about 9.06 million coins struck. It's one of the lowest mintages for Lincoln pennies from the 1930s, making it a target for serious collectors, especially those assembling complete Lincoln wheat cent collections from 1909 to 1958. The reduced mint, combined with the fact that few were saved in uncirculated condition due to the economic hardship of the era, contributes heavily to its current premium market value. The design of the 1932 wheat penny is both iconic and timeless. The obverse features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design created by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This marked the first time a real person's portrait was used on a regular issue American coin, a decision that revolutionized U.S. coin design. On the obverse, Lincoln faces right, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" arching above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1932 on the right. The absence of a mint mark under the date confirms its origin from the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse showcases two stylized wheat stalks bordering the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus at the top. This wheat ears reverse, used from 1909 through 1958, gives the coin its nickname the wheat penny. The reverse design reflects strength, growth, and a symbol of American agriculture, ideals that resonated strongly during the difficult economic environment of the 1930s. One reason the 1932 penny is especially treasured is its historical context. It was minted during a time when America was facing tremendous economic adversity. Banks were failing, jobs were scarce, and millions of Americans were struggling to survive. Few people were thinking about collecting coins. Every cent mattered for food, fuel, or rent. As a result, very few 1932 Lincoln cents were preserved in mint condition. Most went straight into circulation and were heavily used, making uncirculated or high-grade examples extremely rare. Those that have survived in pristine condition today are numismatic time capsules, carrying not only metal value but a piece of American resilience. Grading plays a crucial role in determining the value of a 1932 no-mint mark wheat penny. A coin in good G4 condition may only be worth around $1 to $2, primarily as a filler coin for beginning collectors. However, as the grade increases, so does the value dramatically. In very fine VF20 condition, the coin might be worth between $7 and $15, and in extremely fine EF40, the value increases further to $25 to $40. The jump becomes significant at about uncirculated AU52, AU58, where the coin could fetch anywhere between $100 and $250, depending on luster and eye appeal. However, it is in mint state MS60 and above where the value can skyrocket. An MS63 red specimen certified by PCGS or NGC can sell for $1,000 to $2,500, while a top-graded MS66 or MS67 red can reach up to $6,000 or even more at major auctions. Red designated coins are especially rare because copper is prone to oxidation over time, turning many original red coins into brown or red-brown examples. Authentication and certification are key for collectors who want to ensure they're getting a genuine, high-quality 1932 wheat penny. Reputable grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC Numismatic Guarantee Company offer not just a trusted grade but also protection against counterfeits, which are becoming more prevalent as older coins increase in value. Slabbed coins, coins sealed in protective plastic holders after grading, are more desirable in the market because they offer transparency, traceable history, and security for buyers. Coins with a CAC sticker, Certified Acceptance Corporation, also tend to attract even higher prices, as it signals that the coin is among the finest for its grade. One interesting fact about the 1932 Lincoln penny is that it was minted during a transitional year for American coinage. Due to the Depression, several coin denominations saw reduced mintages or even halted production. The half-dollar, silver dollar, and some gold coins were not produced at all in 1932, and only the cent, nickel, dime, and quarter continued production, often in low numbers. In that context, the 1932 penny becomes more than just another date in the Lincoln series. It represents an era when the U.S. Mint had to scale back operations, and yet still managed to produce coins that are now highly sought after for their beauty, historical connection, and scarcity. What truly sets the 1932 penny apart is its appeal across all levels of numismatics. For beginners, it offers a window into early 20th century coinage and is accessible in lower grades. For intermediate collectors, acquiring a solid example in EF or O condition can be a cornerstone of a pre-World War II Lincoln set. For advanced collectors, chasing those elusive mint-state red examples becomes a thrilling pursuit, with the potential for the coin to appreciate in value over time. Some collectors even aim to assemble full red sets of Lincoln wheat cents, and the 1932 issue is among the more challenging dates to obtain in that pristine color state, increasing its premium. Beyond collector appeal, the 1932 wheat penny has also become popular in the investment coin space. As precious metals and rare collectibles gain popularity in uncertain financial times, rare copper coins like the 1932 Lincoln cent, specially certified top-grade examples, are seen as tangible assets with historical significance. Auction results in recent years show a steady demand for high-quality Lincoln cents from the early 1930s, with certain rare issues selling for thousands. The upward trajectory of this penny's value has caught the attention of both collectors and investors alike, solidifying its place as a key semi-key date in the Lincoln series for those lucky enough to discover a 1932 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny in pocket change, a coin jar, or an inherited collection. It's worth closely examining its condition. If the coin appears lustrous, with minimal wear, and maintains its red or red-brown color, it might be worth sending to a grading service. Even circulated examples with strong detail and original toning can command respectable prices from dedicated Lincoln collectors. And for those actively hunting coins at flea markets, estate sales, and antique shops, keeping a trained eye out for 1932 wheat pennies in good condition can lead to a surprising payday. In conclusion, the 1932 no-mint mark wheat penny is more than just an old copper coin. It's a rare survivor of a hard economic era, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln, and a cornerstone of American numismacy. With values reaching up to $6,000 for the finest known examples, this coin has earned its place among the most desired Lincoln cents of the pre-World War II era. Its blend of historical depth, scarcity and high grade, and timeless design continue to attract coin enthusiasts worldwide. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a coin hunter, or simply curious about old pennies, the 1932 Lincoln wheat penny is one coin that truly deserves your attention. It proves that even the humblest denomination, when shaped by history and preserved by time, can become a symbol of lasting value and untold stories from America's past. Next up, the 1991 Washington quarter dollar might appear to be an ordinary coin at first glance, commonly struck and widely circulated. But what many people don't realize is that specific high-grade examples and rare era variants of this coin have reached an astonishing market value of up to $36,000, making it one of the most surprising finds in modern U.S. coinage minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark just above the date on the obverse. This coin is part of the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of America's first president, George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, the Washington quarter has become one of the most iconic and enduring coin designs in American history. On the obverse, Washington's left-facing bust is surrounded by the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date 1991. The reverse features an elegant image of a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows, with olive branches beneath symbolizing both strength and peace. Above the eagle appears the United States of America and E pluribus unum, while the denomination quarter dollar is struck along the bottom rim. Despite the fact that over 570 million of these coins were minted at the Philadelphia facility in 1991, it is not the sheer number that makes this coin valuable. It is the combination of pristine condition, unique errors, and collector demand that turns an ordinary quarter into a small fortune. One of the key reasons certain 1991 quarters have reached values as high as $36,000 is due to rare and dramatic minting errors. These include off-center strikes, double dies, die clashes, broad strikes, and wrong planchet errors, all of which drastically increase a coin's desirability and rarity. For instance, a 1991 quarter struck on a nickel planchet intended for a 5-cent coin, or a quarter struck on a foreign planchet from another country are incredibly rare and highly sought after in the numismatic community. These kinds of minting anomalies typically escape quality control and are inadvertently released into circulation, making them the ultimate hidden treasure for eagle-eyed collectors and everyday change checkers. Even more valuable are mint state examples with full luster and no wear, especially those certified by professional grading companies like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Company. While circulated 1991 quarters may only be worth their face value, those that grade MS-67 or higher can demand thousands of dollars, with perfect examples graded MS-68 or above, pushing into the $30,000 to $36,000 range, due to their extreme scarcity, according to auction records. Several 1991 Washington quarters in superb gem condition have sold for staggering amounts, as they represent the absolute top of the population for this date and mint. The combination of flawless strike, original red and gold toning, and brilliant surfaces makes them stand out dramatically against the millions of worn and circulated examples. Only a handful of these perfect specimens are known to exist, and when they appear at auction, intense bidding wars often erupt among elite collectors and registry set participants who are aiming to complete the finest possible set. Another factor that contributes to the high value of this coin is the growing popularity of registry sets, where collectors compete to assemble the most complete and highest graded collections of specific coin series. Washington quarters from the 1990s are often overlooked due to their modern appearance and wide circulation. But coins like the 1991 PYU with near-perfect surfaces are shockingly rare and therefore premium targets for top collectors. This competitive market adds pressure to already limited supply, driving prices to new highs. Moreover, coins with unusual toning patterns, especially natural rainbow toning or stunning golden hues, are commanding additional premiums in today's market. As these visual characteristics are highly prized, the 1991 P quarter also sits in an interesting period of American numismatics, a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning its priorities and public demand was shifting. It was a prelude to the 50-state quarters program, which launched in 1999 and brought renewed attention to quarter collecting across the United States. As a result, coins from the 1990s, like the 1991 P quarter, are gaining increasing attention among collectors who now recognize the importance of these bridge years in the evolution of American coinage. This has sparked a wave of interest in coins that were once considered common, turning attention to condition and rarity rather than mintage numbers alone. Collectors and treasure hunters alike are now scouring their coin jars, and inherited collections in hopes of uncovering one of these high-grade 1991 P quarters. Because the coin looks just like every other quarter at a glance, it often slips under the radar. However, spotting sharp details, strong edge reading, full eagle feathers, and minimal surface marks are indicators that the coin may be in higher grade and worth a closer look. If the coin appears unusually pristine, submitting it for professional grading could result in an unexpectedly high valuation. Remember, it's not just about being old. It's about being perfect or rare in the minting process, beyond errors and condition. Another fascinating aspect of the 1991 P Washington quarter is the rise in counterfeit activity, with market values climbing into 5 figures. Some counterfeiters have attempted to artificially tone, alter dates, or fake mint errors to increase value. This is why authentication by a recognized grading service is essential for any coin expected to fetch a significant price. Collectors looking to buy or sell high-value 1991 quarters should always deal with trusted dealers or certified coins to avoid falling victim to fraud. Graded coins not only protect the value of the investment but also make resale and auctioning much easier, especially as the online coin marketplace grows. It's also important to understand that the coin's metal composition plays a role in its numismatic interest. The 1991 quarter is made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, which was introduced in 1965 to replace the 90% silver quarters due to rising silver prices. While these clad coins don't carry intrinsic silver value, their numismatic worth far surpasses their melt value when rare errors or mint state condition are present. In fact, the very rarity of finding such a common coin in such extraordinary state makes more desirable to modern collectors who appreciate the challenge of locating the best preserved examples from an era that didn't see much hoarding of coinage. Ultimately, the story of the 1991 P Mint Mark Washington quarter is a thrilling reminder that treasure can still be found in the most ordinary places. It proves that numismatics is not only about centuries-old coins, but also about discovering the hidden gems among our modern currency. A coin struck just a few decades ago can turn into a life-changing discovery if it's rare enough, perfect enough, or possesses a unique error that sets it apart. Whether tucked away in an old cash register, lying forgotten in a sock drawer, or jingling unnoticed in a pocket, one of these quarters could be worth up to $36,000, waiting patiently to reward the lucky individual who recognizes its true value. For coin collectors, hobbyists, and treasure hunters alike, the 1991 P Washington quarter serves as a powerful reminder. Never underestimate the hidden worth of pocket change.